Hey guys, so I'm out here at the park, Ames Knoll State Park in Abington. I'm on the ice. It should be pretty safe. It's kind of hard here. I'm not gonna go all the way over there because stuff could happen. But I'm here. I want to make a video about starting a revolution, and there's a revolution going on right now. And the revolution starts with each and every single one of us because we are in fact connected. Imagine the universe as like the human body, and that we're like cells inside the human body, the body of the universe, the body of this planet. And this planet is in fact dying. There's a lot of cancerous cells out there, cancerous human beings that are part of the system, that are spreading lies and fear, infecting millions and billions of people, getting them to do what they want, getting them to feed into the system to keep destroying the planet without even knowing. Just a select few have that much power. But how about we create a new select few? The few of us that have made the connection, the few of us that have started to connect the dots and are awake, are conscious to what is going on in the world. The ones that do not give in to the fear. Sometimes we do, we're human. And the fears around us, it's hard to get out of the system. And sometimes to get out of the system, we feel as if we have to just escape from it. We have to just leave it and just forget everybody else and go do our own thing. But at the same time, we know that deep down inside of us that we have a duty. We came here for a purpose. And that is to start the revolution. There's power in numbers. Right now, the people that are asleep outnumbers the people that are awake. And trust me, it's no joke. You get out there and try to spread the message, you're going to get laughed at. You're going to be made fun of. They're going to make you think you're crazy. They've been doing this for ages. This system is set up for that. People don't even know it. Imagine people that are asleep. They're like sleeper cells, Once you start trying to get out of the system, something inside them wakes up and tries to stop you. And you'll realize this because a lot of their things, they say the same things, whether it's from family members, whether it's from kids, whether it's from grown people, adults. They all say the same things, and they can be from different cultures and everything, but they all say the same because it's all the system. They are just there trying to stop you. They're trying to slow you down. They don't want to get out of the system. So I want to give you guys a real the best way to start a revolution. Something that you can start right now, that even if you're going to school right now, you're working full time, whatever it is that you're doing, you can start a revolution just by doing this. And it is by changing what's on your plate. If you're still eating animal products, anything containing animal products, dairy, cheese, all of that, just get rid of it. That is your revolution right there. You can literally start a revolution just by changing what you eat, changing what you buy, changing what you purchase. You can start out with the animal products, and you can go on because there are other things like palm oil and things like that, things that you can get rid of, that harm the environment, that is destroying our beautiful planet. And this planet is something that we are all deeply connected to. What we do to this planet happens to all of us. Life is all about vibrations. Everything is of a vibration. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are all vibrations of what will happen in your own universe, what will happen to the planet. So when we do something to the planet, it happens to us. So the fact of the matter is, right now, so many of us are just living. From the day we wake up from the time we wake up to the time we go to bed, we're consuming animals. And how can we be rid of fear? How can we be rid of anxiety? How can we be rid of stress and suffering and slavery if it is on our plate? Wherever we go, it's everywhere. It's become the norm. And when you wake up to this, when you start waking up, you go through the enlightenment process. You just want to do something, but then you get overwhelmed because there's so much corruption going on. But I'm telling you, just doing this, getting rid of those animal products. When you stop supporting an industry that thrives on slavery and that thrives on misery, that thrives on separation, that thrives on the destruction of the planet, this beautiful, beautiful planet that we have here. Could you imagine a world without this? I just watched Avatar last night. It's been a couple years since I watched it, and I had to watch it with my new eyes. And there was this part where it says, You know, there's no green. There is no green. They are literally destroying all the green that is in our planet. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what the Earth used to look like? Every day we're destroying so much nature. Essentially, we are destroying ourselves. We are destroying our lives. We are destroying our own happiness. We are destroying our home. In that movie, you know, they offered the people, I forget the Navis, they offered them education, they offered them roads, they offered them all these things, but they didn't want it. They had everything. They lived off the land, and that is what we need to do. But to get this revolution started, to get back to nature, we got to do what we can. And one thing that they have to do is they have to, this industry that's destroying the planet, that is killing all these animals, causing all these animals to go extinct, we are paying for it. If we continue to eat animal products, if we continue to eat dairy, we are supporting it. We are putting energy towards that, and thus creating our own enslavement. Eating natural foods, unprocessed foods, raw foods, raising your vibration, raising your energy level will wake you up. Is another form of enlightenment. That's how I started mine. I ate a lot of raw foods. I was eating nothing but raw foods for about like 3 weeks, and everything changed. I started coming out to nature. I started waking up. I started making even more connections, and it just changed my life. So if you've been looking for something to do, but you don't have the time, you don't have the resources, whatever excuse you may have, this one is not, you can't, there are no excuses. You can change what you eat. It's up to you. You have to do it. No one can force you to do it, but you have to see the reasoning behind it. Most of the things that are destroying our planet, if you try to look it up, they'll try to tell you to, use less energy, take shorter showers, ride a bike, and do all these things. But some of us can't afford to do those things. But we have to eat, though. Eating is necessary. So if you can change what is on your plate, you can change the outcome of what's going on this planet. If we can just stop animal agriculture, that'll be a big step. Climate change, global warming, biggest thing that's doing that, animal agriculture, nothing else. Animal agriculture is the number one cause, period. There is so much evidence behind it. If you have to look it up, look it up. But that is how we start this revolution. Eat a plant-based diet, live a vegan lifestyle, live a life of love. And I speak about that on the other video. Love is the answer. Do it through love. When I started going vegan, I used to argue all the time, but I now know that you can't force anything on anyone, but you can do what you know is right. You can do it authentically. And then you can just shine. You can just be love. Be nature. Be like the trees. Not only do they sustain life, but they give it unconditionally, no matter what happens to them. And trust me, through this enlightenment period, you're going to get attacked, but you cannot fight back. You don't fight fire with fire. Love can conquer anything. Light destroys darkness. So let's start this revolution. Together we can do this. Remember, love each other, have fun, smile, dance, meditate, go out into nature, and spread this message. I love you.